If you're thinking about moving to Hoover, choosing the right neighborhood may make or break your home buying experience. So today we're going to check out the best neighborhoods in Hoover for families to see what each one of those can offer, like amenities, things for kids, and also what kind of homes you can expect to find in each of those neighborhoods. But before we dive in, I'm Steve with P4 Realty Partners, your Hoover real estate family. We help people all across Hoover and Birmingham buy, sell, and make smart real estate moves. So if you're thinking about relocating or just moving across town, we would be glad to help. Just reach out using the info below. Let's start with Lake Wilborn. This is one of the most popular neighborhoods in Hoover right now, especially for young families. Right now, in 2026, there's about 17 homes on the market with an average sales price of around $640,000. And when a good home hits the market, it goes quickly. Lake Wilborn is a newer master plan neighborhood with lots of amenities. We got playgrounds, lake, pools, clubhouse, workout facilities, and there are always events going on throughout the community. Homes in this neighborhood are mostly newer construction with kind of modern trends and finishes. The original homes were built around 2018. From a price standpoint, you're typically looking about $525,000 for the 3-bedroom homes, up to about $800,000 or a little above that if you're looking for a basement home. And when it comes to schools, this is some of the best schools in the area. They're all zoned for Hoover City schools, including Shades Crest Elementary, Rocks Gap Intermediate, Bumpus Middle School, and Hoover High School. And most of these schools are all just a short walk or drive away. One thing about Hoover in general is that the school system is a huge draw for families. Strong academics, great extracurriculars, and lots of parent involvement in all these schools. So if you're looking for newer homes, a great active community, and great schools, Lake Wilborn is usually at the top of the list. Next is Ross Bridge. Ross Bridge has a completely different feel. When you drive through it, it's almost like a resort because there is a large hotel in the middle of the neighborhood. It's been around for a little bit. It's been one of the earliest planned communities that came to this side of Hoover. The average sold price in Ross Bridge is around $570,000 in 2026, and there's currently about 15 homes on the market. You'll usually have a little more inventory in Ross Bridge than you will Lake Wilborn, so there are many options to choose from. And home prices in Ross Bridge can range from about $380,000 to well over $1 million, depending on what you're looking for and the size home for your family. This is a master plan community built around a golf course, so it offers some great amenities, including walking trails, parks, restaurants, some shopping, and has that great community feel. Homes here tend to have a little more traditional architecture, a lot of character, front porches, and some great tree-lined streets. And again, you're in Hoover and you have great Hoover City schools, and that draws a lot of families to this neighborhood. One downside is that it is a little farther out from this main part of West Hoover, so it may take you a little longer to get to some shopping and some of the restaurants in the area. But beyond that, Ross Bridge is really about lifestyle. Kids are outside, families are all involved in the community, so you really have that great community feel that most families are looking for. Now let's talk about Bluff Park. Bluff Park is one of the most unique and older established neighborhoods in Hoover. The average sold home price in 2026 is around $470,000, and there's only about 13 homes on the market in Bluff Park. Because it is an older area, you don't see a lot of homes come on the market all at once. So when something does come up, it tends to go fast. The great thing about Bluff Park that most people like are the homes sit on very large lots. They have lots of mature trees, and homes have a lot of character that you just don't find in those newer neighborhoods. Typically, you'll find homes ranging in price from about $315,000 to well over $700,000. One of the biggest attractions in Bluff Park is Bluff Park Elementary. It is one of the top-rated elementary schools in our area. We hear so many times that people's family had gone to Bluff Park, and so they want their kids to go to Bluff Park as well. And on top of that, the location is hard to beat. It is one of the most convenient locations if you're commuting to downtown Birmingham. It's close to I-65 and one of the closest neighborhoods in Hoover to downtown. So if you want charm, location, really big lots, and great schools, Bluff Park is hard to beat. Next is Lake Cyrus. Lake Cyrus is a great choice if you're looking for a little more value and space. The average sold price in 2026 is around $450,000. Currently, there's only about 10 homes on the market. Homes here typically range from about $285,000 to well over $1 million, but you can find a lot more value for square footage in this neighborhood than some of the other newer ones. Still have some great amenities like their clubhouse, lakes, nice pool, tennis courts, but because it is spread out, it is a little quieter than most of the other neighborhoods. Lake Cyrus is great because it does offer many different price points in the different parts of the neighborhood. So many families can find affordable housing here, but you still have some great amenities and you're close to Hoover shopping and I-459. And again, you're zoned for Hoover schools. You've got Brock's Gap Intermediate right in the neighborhood. So you've got great access to great schools at a much more affordable price point. Lake Cyrus is a great fit for families who want room to grow. Now let's talk about Greystone. Greystone is one of the most upscale neighborhoods in Hoover. It's been recognized as one of Hoover's top luxury home neighborhoods for quite some time. The average home price in 2026 is around $750,000. There's currently about 21 homes on the market. This is where you're going to find some larger homes, very private lots, and even some of the areas are gated. Price points typically start around $350,000 but go well over $1 million. Greystone is the area that's zoned for Spain Park High School, one of Hoover's other high schools in the area. Both Spain Park and Hoover High School are award-winning. So for families looking in this price range, you're not only getting a great luxury home many times, but you're also getting access to those great Hoover schools and in most cases a lot more privacy. And because it is a gated community, it has a lot different feel from Russet Woods and Lake Wilborn. And lastly, let's talk about Russet Woods. Russet Woods is one of the great neighborhoods in Hoover because you can get in at a much more approachable price point. Right now in Russet Woods, the average sales price is around $360,000. Currently, there's only about 3 homes on the market. But what we typically see here are homes priced in the 300s to the low 400s, which is a much more approachable price point than many of the neighborhoods we talked about. Russet Woods is an older established neighborhood, so you're going to get a little more space between the homes, slightly larger lots, and some mature trees. Also a pretty big community. There are over 900 homes in the area, which offers maybe more opportunity to find a home on the market. And one thing that families really like about the neighborhood is how quiet and family focused it is. It's known for being very family friendly, and it has its own neighborhood park with a walking trail. From a school standpoint, you're still in Hoover City Schools, so it's a great win at this price point. If you're trying to get into Hoover, get access to those great city schools, but not stretch your budget too far, Russet Woods is a great place to start. So if you're trying to figure out which of these neighborhoods fits your lifestyle, your school zones, or even your budget, we put together a great relocation guide for Hoover. I'll link it below so you can grab it. So if you want newer and active, maybe Lake Wilborn. Maybe community feel and character, Ross Bridge. If you want charm and location, Bluff Park. If you want space and value, Lake Cyrus. And if you want privacy and luxury, Greystone. And if you want a great entry point into Hoover, Russet Woods. So if you're thinking about moving to Hoover, feel free to call, text, or email us anytime. We would love to help you and your family figure out which neighborhood is right for you. And if you want to learn more whether or not you should move to Hoover this spring, check out this video. And don't forget, hit that subscribe button and you'll never miss anything about moving or living in the Hoover or Birmingham area.